Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss very important topic throughout our JavaScript and as well as in the React or in the Angular, how to create objects in JavaScript here. Okay, in every programming language, you know one approach, normal how to create a object. But in the JavaScript, we have a two ways you can create an object. Okay, it is very popular, so you should know mandatory how many ways we can create an object. We will try to discuss about like using a class approach or functional approach, and as well as nested object, array objects. Okay, lot more thing we need to discuss today's session, guys. Go watch till end of the session so you will get a better idea how to create a object. Okay, basically in JavaScript, what we can call basically object is nothing but a real world entity, guys. It can be a person object, or it can be a fan, or it can be a car, it can be a department, it can be any object. It's kind of a real world entity. Okay, in JavaScript, an object is a collection of, guys, see, collection of key and value pairs here. Key and value pairs here, where each key, basically each key is a unique identifier. It can be a string, guys. It can be a string, and that is associated with a value. That means in JavaScript, object means key comma value pair. Each key is a unique identifier. We can represent as a string data type here. String data type here. So for each key, you should have a value. Now, again, another new point here, I mean to say, the value can be, guys, see here, value can be a primitive data type. Primitive data types already you know, such as a number, it can be a string, or it can be a boolean, or it can be another object or a function. So when you are associating key with a value, this value can be a primitive data type, or it can be another object, or it can be a function also. That is the beautiful in JavaScript here, guys. Okay, now we can represent object in two ways. Basically, now first approach everyone knows about is a class oriented, is nothing but object oriented approach, and the second one is the functional oriented. Okay, this is the popular in the React JS, guys. This is throughout our sessions, mostly we will be using about a functional oriented, but I will be show you some kind of a use cases, simple object using class approach I will be explain you, and as well as simple object using a function approach, and as well as nested object inside another object using a function approach. I'm going to discuss all these scenarios, guys, now. Okay, it will be a more easy. And another way, nested array of objects. Inside an object, you may have array of objects also. If you know, then you are very good. Okay, about in terms of practice also more than sufficient. Wherever you see any articles in the Google, probably it can be one type should be there here. So let me quickly start the object representation. Now let me create a new folder here, 07 underscore js underscore objects here. Just I created a folder here. First let me go for the class level approach, guys. App1 underscore class dot js, class level approach. See here, everyone knows how to create an object. Here, if you want to create an object, you need a class is a keyword, and here I want to create as a product object here. Now this is the class approach. Now if you want to create a object using class in JavaScript, we need to create as a construct. constructor. In this constructor, you need to define how many variables you want. Even you no need to define the let those keywords, not no need to define. See, I want to provide ID, name, and price. I want to provide these three attributes. Now when you say as a class represents this keyword, now I want to make this dot id equal to id. So this is the syntax, guys, in JavaScript. If in every program, even if you talk about a Java, we have it this keyword. This represents a current object here. Now wherever you want, you can access id, name, and price. This is using the class approach. Then how to create a object? Now have a look here. Let, okay, let me take as a product object equal to, using new keyword you can create an object. Now this is a constructor. Now you need to provide the values, right? Let me provide 111, and you can provide the iPhone 13, i4 14, and I want to provide some private size 1,20,000 something. Just I given as a one product object. Now see here, console dot log of your product object. Just I want to print my data. This is using a simple approach using class oriented. Right click, run the code. Now let me clear the output. Right click, run the code. See here, your product object is printed here. This is using the class approach here. Okay, now the same object, how I can do using the function oriented object. Now see here, here I want to print only the id. Now see here, product dot id, it will be print the id here. Now suppose you want to print as a product dot name, you want to print using the name, I want to print in the logs. See here, right click, run the code. See, and so data is printed complete object. You want to print id, only id is printed. If you want to print the name, okay, product dot name, you are printing here. If you observe here, how many variables you have? id, name, and price. If you trying to access the variable you are not yet declared, see here, let me take product dot image. Here this image key, I mean to say, not available inside your product class, then you will get output as a undefined here. See here, right click, run the code, undefined data type. As part of data types already we discussed, right? So you will get as a undefined data type here. This is using the class approach here. This is using the class approach. Now let me discuss is another approach. This is very, very important, using the function oriented approach. Function oriented approach here. Let me make it JavaScript here. Now have a look here. Now the same structure, however you done in JavaScript, if you want to define another object using functional level, see here, let product, this is an object here. This is a object here, guys, in JavaScript here. As I told, object contain key comma value. The key can be a primitive data type, or I mean to say anything. Now is a string data type, sorry. Let me go to our point. See, collection of key comma value, each key is a unique identifier. It can be a string. Now here what I can do, id, it can be a primitive data type value. Okay, now name, I want to provide like iPhone 14 Pro. Okay, comma, and here price. Okay, price, you can provide some kind of a 1,40,000, or you want to make its quantity. Okay, quantity, like I want to provide like a 15 quantities are available. See, is a number data type, it's a string data type, it's kind of a, again, number data. This is a creation of an object. Now how to access is, see, it's very easy, guys. Whatever you are using here, just copy here. You no need to create again object here. This is the way of creating the object. See here, right click, run the code. You can able to see the data. See here, complete object, id, name, and product dot price. Now we don't have image is not available. Let me make it as a quantity here. Now run the code. See here, 15 quantities are printing. This is another way. By using dot notation, you can access your object data. This is another way of creating the object. Now let me create a nested object so that you will get as a better idea. App3 underscore nested object, nested object dot js. Now whatever we define, see here, let product equal to, now you just to try to habituate, right, id. Okay, now let me provide the name. Guys, I'm not creating any json, this is an object. Okay, lot of people, there is a confusion, they will be keep like this. Guys, this is a invalid, that is nothing but your json here. Okay, right now this is a simple object here. Okay, now here iphone 13, and then I want to provide the price and 1,20,000. Now, as I informed already, number, string, boolean, or it can be another object or a function. Now how you can represent, let me take as a category. Here again curly bracket open and close. This is another inner object. See, id equal to 666, and here I can provide as a category type, it's a mobile. See, mobile here. Now this is an object. Now try to print in the logs, console dot log of your product object here. That's it. Your job is very simple. Right click, run the code. See here, id, name, price, category. This is your product object. Now you want to access here, product dot price. Yes, you will get the price. Now you want to access the category, see here, product dot category type. You will get your category type also, guys. Now see here, let me clear the output. Right click, run the code. See, 12,000 and the mobile phone. This is about the nested object here, nested object. Okay, hope you guys are clear about simple object notation. Now me to say, see, simple object notation, simple object using function approach, nested object using function approach. We have a array of object. See here, a complex object I am creating for you guys to get a better practice for you. Here let me take as a product details dot javascript here. Okay, suppose or we can say not product details. Let me rename this one. How to rename? Like this here, uh, customer, I mean to say customer product. When I say user, in whenever you are buying a product in a Flipkart or Amazon, okay, it can be defined. See here, let customer equal to, what are the details will be there, will be the name will be there. Name can be take as a Ramesh, or you can take any name. Let me make it as a Bhaskar. Now and now here I want to provide the address is another object. Inside an address I have a information, address. What can be, it can be a street information. Okay, or it can be anything, city information, or it can be state, from you are belong to which state. Okay, and it can be a pin code. It can be whatever you have, you can provide the data. It's doesn't matter, guys. Now see, street, you can give a suppose 123 a main street, and a city can be a Hyderabad. Okay, and state can be a Telangana, and pin code will become, you can use any number whatever you want. Just this is about address object. Now for this user object, you may have a payment information, right? payment. See guys, payment information. This is a very complex object guys. Now inside object I want to provide my card number. Now this is one object. Now see guys, and expiry date, I want to provide your expiry date, and then I can provide the CVV, or it can, you can think like a security code, whatever you have. Here you can provide ever some kind of a number, or can be any number guys. Okay, now okay, and expiry date, month or date format, whatever you want, just let me provide 20/2023, and expiry suppose 123. Now this is a payment information. Now here I am, for each customer you can order any number of objects, you can provide any number of object. Here see, here I am providing order history, order history. Now order history represents array, it not be a single product. If you see here, this is a single product, this is, sorry, single object, this is a single object. In terms of the order, it can be multiple orders, that is nothing but array. See, open and close, this is called an array. Here again you can create multiple objects by using the comma separated. See, this is called array guys. Now inside this object you can provide, see, order number, you can provide an order number, suppose 1111, this is your order number. And at what, when you purchased this product, order date, just I want to provide 01/02/2023. Now hey, what is the total amount, just I want to provide suppose 540.00 something, 540 rupees. Now this is a single product. Now let me copy and let me paste it here, remove the comma, and here let me change something at 320 rupees, or maybe you purchased on the 5th, the order ID can be anything. Okay, now see here, this is called order history. Here this is called order history. Now see here guys, now console dot log of your customer data, that's it. Now this is a very complex object creation. Now let me clear the output, right click, run the code. See here guys, see, name, address, payment information, order history here. Okay, hope you guys are clear what I'm now. Here I want all the keys available inside my object. See, we have an object is already available, dot, there is a method called keys. Just if you provide the your customer object, what are the keys are available, you will get to know. Now see here guys, now let me comment it, this one, let me clear the output, right click, run the code. See, what are the keys available? Name, address, payment information, order history. You need the values. Yes, we can get it also here. Instead of the keys, there is a, these methods are predefined, objects are available. Now see, right click, run the code. Value, see, see, basket, street, expiry, yeah. Okay, this is the complete information here. Through whenever you are learning advanced concepts, these methods will be a more useful to you guys. Okay, so hope you are like this session guys. If you really like these sessions, please like and leave your comments guys. Okay, please share to your friends. Thank you guys, bye bye.